I was brought up to focus on what was wrong with me or what was broken or what needed fixing, aka weaknesses, which is obviously the opposite of strengths.
But he could fight like a lion.
My memories from childhood and growing up seem to be very dark, and I find it a challenge to remember the good times. We hear these stories on social media these days about cyberbullying. Back in my day, there were no social media, it was basically bullying. So the colour of your skin, your height, your weight, and from anywhere from 5 to 10 years of age, I was picked on. If you remember when you were back at school, if you're good at English and poor at maths, say for example you get 90% on your exams in English and 40% in maths, chances are your teacher would tell you to go home and study your maths. We tend to focus on what's broken and what needs fixing and what happened in the past and dredging up the problems. In 5th grade, I had this teacher, he would have us all stand up and put our hands out like that. He'd throw a question at you. If you answered it wrong or didn't answer within 3 seconds, you'd get cracked with a big leather strap about 12 inches long. And I look back on that and think, that was the way we were taught, is that if you don't get it right, you're going to be punished. If you make a mistake, you get punished. And I've learnt over the last couple of years that I love making mistakes and I'm very, very good at it. But it's how I learn. I go live every day for roughly an hour. So I'll put a heading like, what a wonderful day, come and talk to me. And hardly anyone turns up. And then if you put something like, I've just been diagnosed with the big C, how much dis-ease, as in dis-ease, it brings. 2 people said, oh, sorry to hear that, mate, I'm here for you. Now, the 3rd person, she actually watched the video, and the video went for about 2 minutes, and I said, yeah, I've been diagnosed with communication, the ability to listen and talk. So the people that don't listen to this video will probably say, I'm sorry to hear you've got cancer. It's not about cancer, it's about communication. So she's come in and wrote the comment, haha, love it, the big C, communication. Went through a stage of depression and I was introduced to the Clifton Strength Finder. And when I learnt to focus on my strengths and I identified my natural talents and learned about my strengths, I became a new man. And my purpose, I believe, is to help other people uncover their talents and their strengths and focus on what they do well. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
By forming stronger habits, you'll be more likely to achieve what you want to achieve, because most of us in life, we have a goal and we almost get there and then we give up when it becomes too hard or too challenging, or you just can't quite see where you want to go.
Show us different ways on how we can help lead generations for the app, and then when it comes to it, I think we're going to try and get that website up and running first.
Rather than just looking at one option, and that's what I've been focusing on for the last year. He showed me different ways of how I could still get my business up and running without it costing me money or begging other people for money.
No, we were over in the pool by the wharf.
Biggest challenge was the finance side of things with the business, just trying to find the money to start my business and get the online app up and running.
So if you follow the path in life you want to follow and you want to share my strengths with you, I will help you connect with other people. I'll help you connect your ideas to where you want to go. I'll help you get them started and I'll paint a picture of what it could look like.
The first step would be finding out what your strengths are, so then you know exactly what you can put into your own business, and then you know exactly what you have to go and find to help you with your business, you know, people that have other strengths to what you have, yeah.
And it's very inspirational. But what I find a lot of people do is when we're in a group or when we're in a tribe per se, it sounds fantastic, but then as soon as you go up by yourself, the doubt creeps in. Oh, am I good enough? Yeah, indeed. How was your last art exhibition? Yeah, cool. How's Cole? My dad, he wanted to spend time with my mum and they started a travel business. Yeah. No, that's fine. All right, cool. But then at 49, one of his mates said to him, mate, 50's around the corner, you should go and get a full body health check. And they found riddled with cancer through his bowel and liver. And his dad died at 50. So this was 3 or 4 weeks before he was turning 50. And he sat me down and he said, the doctor's given me 2 options. Either I take your mum and I, we take our money and go and travel for however long until it lasts, or I try and fight it and take chemotherapy. It might extend my life another 15 months or something. I said go. I said just go and enjoy yourself. My brother and sister and I will be fine. You go do what you got to do. And he did the opposite. He took the chemo and he died within 3 months. It's taken me 18 years to realise that no matter which option I gave my dad, he was always going to do the opposite, because he never wanted me to think that the choice that I'd recommended was what saw him go. Leaders eat last, and he always ate last. He always put everyone else first. And yeah, I've been living in his shadow for 43 years, and now it's my time to leave.